Anyway, we're looking at Blu-rays that are crazy. What up, my dudes? So, I watched a video recently. There was a guy detailing, like, he's crazy as stupid as, like, the worst, best designed cases for Blu-rays and DVDs. And to be fair, really interesting video, and hopefully, if I remember, I'll link it down below. But luckily he has enough different variety to me. Actually, he has completely a different variety to me, and he has, like, tragically shitty cases. But I figured, hey, you know, there are some really stupid cases, but some really interesting cases. And these are, like, I'm more or less just detailing my craziest cases for DVDs and packaging. I do not want to go into detail on box sets, but I do have one box set that I'm going to detail. One of them is also technically a box set, but it's like, doesn't really... It's not like a big fucking box set like Top Shelf. You can't see it, but I can. It's the big ass one at the top there. So I'm going to start with my Blu-rays. I've only got two. These are either ones that I think are really exceptionally designed or really terrible. This is literally both. The best and the worst is up there. I don't think there's anything else for Blu-ray. Like, you know, there are some great cases and stuff and packaging and stuff and whatever, but most of them are the same old stuff. You take out the slide, you flip open the thingies, and there you go, it's the whole thingy. But this is actually quite unique, which most people could probably get anyway. It even looks really old and dodgy, and it looks like a book. And it has a quote in the back. That's right, it's the Godfather trilogy, the Omerta edition. Nicely spined, even lumpy bumpy, my favourite. You got no lumpy bumpy, but it's all details there. You got keep your friends close but your enemies closer. Also lumpy bumpy with the design. This I got for like 20-30% off. Again, another quote, gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. And then, because it's a book. It's a book, oh my god. This is like the Indiana Jones set, which I also think is really creative. But I'm not going to count it for just... Holy cravings. Oh my god, I forgot what was in here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so at the very bottom, you've got this, which is really... So these are like... I think these are cue cards or something. This is like what the people say in the film. Oh, it's questions. What song does Johnny Fontaine sing at Connie's wedding? Then you've got this, which is, these are scenes, this is from an actual scene, I believe. It's just really annoyingly bound. Okay, that's not going to come out, so screenplay, look, see, it's got, and then you got scenes and shit. It's actually a whole big booklet. It's folds out and everything. This is like portraits of the characters, but it also has like quotes on the back. So that's also another thing. Look, to be fair, this is a really nicely packaged thing and really beautiful for any collector. So if you love The Godfather Part 1 and Part 2, then totally get it. You don't have to watch the third one. It's like the Die Hard set. You just skip the fifth one. It's just a shitty fan film. Ignore it. Don't worry about it. Ooh, alright, let's not drop the TV. And of course it comes with this booklet, which again, this is exactly what most of these cases look like. Actually, these are the... Oh, okay. Oh, it's just... I forgot this one was broken. So it opens up like that. Of course, it's the third film that's broken, but it's broken a little at the base there. So I'm gonna just push that back in. Is this gonna close? How does this work? What the frack? Oh, right, it closes on the inside. Oh my god, this is... What the fuck? I feel like I should just include audio of me just being like, what the hell is wrong with this set? It is really badly, like, in terms of that element. Oh my god, alright. To prove my point, the fold-out stuff is okay. I have, like, all of Frasier, and that has the same deal, you gotta slide them out. But at least that one's, they're hard to get out, but then when you do, it doesn't matter, because they won't fall out. That one's just ripped up, and, who cares? Look, it's a nicely designed box with some great additional features and stuff. It's fucking crazy. Okay. Look, I'd show you the Indiana Jones one, which is probably the best, one of the best box sets I have. But it's the same as that one. It's a book. You open it up, you get a slide of film, which I think is him looking at the like the cobra, the snake from the first film. And then you get all this other stuff. You get a journal. You get all this cool bonus stuff. But again, it's just bonus stuff, so it's nice packaging. A murder set, the Godfather set is very similar. This is Daria. I bought this version instead of the long rectangular version, even though as of like last year they brought out a normal version, which is again normal shape like this. The long rectangular one is like way too long and wouldn't fit on my old shelf. It wouldn't fit on this shelf either, I mean if I was to put it portrait. So you open it up, and boom. And then to make it worse, you gotta lift up that, and then boom, there's your DVDs. You gotta lift them all out to grab them. Like, that's just... It's not terrible, but like, they won't fall out. But like, if you're not careful, like I am being right the frack now, then they will all fall out. Season... Oh, okay, that's season 1. Yeah, I was rewatching like the first season, or the first 2 seasons, I think. I don't know why I bought the DVD. I think it was on sale. I grew up watching this show, and I loved it. I think I was watching it on Stan, and then I tried watching the DVD, and I just kind of... The rest of high school happened, so I stopped watching it, but either way, still great. If you've seen my Child's Play... Actually, it'll be, yeah, my Child's Play Come and Relax video, because I've got Child's Play and Chucky. I talk about this. This is a nice cover. I mean, look at that. That's pretty nice. I like the red Blu-ray logo. I like how it's like him from the box. The American one is a lot slimmer. As you can see, this is very thick. This is like free, like European, Australian Blu-rays thick. Has all 7 movies. You take it out. It's got a little slot there so you can take it out because, of course, it has a little groove in here. Then you got to have it like this. Got a big clicker, and when I first got this, outside of the fact that pieces of plastic were broken off of it, that's what happens. Because it holds onto 2 pieces of tiny plastic, which one of them had broken off and I had to re-glue it on. That was the only reason why I knew that it was broken, because I was like, I mean, I knew where it went because I realized, oh, this one sticks in here, and obviously you can have it standing up, because then it would hook into the little sockets here. But they're like obviously not design sockets, it's just the way they designed the package. This is from the 25th anniversary edition, but it's the only one, even the regular disc of it, that says Child's Play. And then you just open up and you keep going through. And this thing here, even though it looks like, oh, you can fit another disc there, they don't allocate that, so if there's any more in the franchise, you're fucked. And yeah, so it's pretty terribly packaged. It's a nice box. And to be fair, given that I'm not opening it and closing it every day, all day... Oh my god, did I break it off again? Oh, no, it's fine. I had to glue so much of this back together. I almost quit. I'm like, this is crap. I wasn't going to send it back because it came from Europe. I think I got this on Zavvi. This is like the British version. It just feels so cheaply designed. Like, look at that. These were also broken off. They're meant to hold it there. It's just... Oh, and then you have to put it in this way, so then you can grab it out. Who designed this? Like, the American version, to my knowledge, is slimmer, and you open it up, and there's actually, like, they're all inserted into the case. You don't have to take it out, they're all inserted in. It's a much better design. This is pathetic. Yikes, this is, like, the worst case I think I have. Maybe, actually, let's take a look at some of the DVDs we have, because we're not just Blu-rays here, because some of the Blu-rays are terrible, but some of the Blu-rays are brilliant. This is one of the bad ones, of course. But most of the Blu-rays are pretty the same old. You got your steel case, you got your slip case, you got your digipacks, then you got shit like this, but then you got shit like that. This, which I recently bought on Blu-ray, is Wall-E, the DVD collector's edition. This is really not great of a set, outside of the fact that it's thin as all hell, which is kind of okay. It's thinner than a regular DVD, but you've got 2 slides. You realize that? You see the 2 slides there, yeah? You pull out one, without compressing too much, and it just lingers there. So then you've got all your, what it tells you, it's disc 2, all the bonus features. This just kind of sticks in there. It's okay. Then you open the other side and it just comes out. I think it's intentional like that, so you don't get them swapped around. This is obviously disc 1. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. Like, there's obviously a thinness in there, but you gotta just slide it in, and it's weird. I mean, the Blu-ray version I have has the exact same stuff. I only got it because it's Blu-ray and animation looks better and higher quality. But like, oh my god, it's still nicely bumpy and shiny and stuff. And even on the back, it's not bad. But it's just weirdly packaged. I can't say it's terrible because at the same time, it's for more or less for children. But like, it's just weird. And you'd always expect to go with this one first because it's the first one, but it's the special features, which I don't think I've ever watched because I didn't care for special features as a child. I watched this one because it came with Bernie, which I don't think I've watched that either, to be honest. Animated shorts. The only one I really watched as a kid was the Jack Jack one, so you know. This is quite a dense one. This one's actually pretty good. You got some good hard cardboard there. This is Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the 30th anniversary edition. Now this is unique. Of course, they made the 40th anniversary edition, which I did not buy. I got the 4K, just the regular slipcase version. I did not bother. Actually, I don't even know if it's slipcase, but it doesn't matter. I got the regular standard edition 4K. I did not get, and that comes with like 3 discs as it is, I think. How many discs? Where's Spielberg? 3 disc set. 4K, Blu-ray, and Blu-ray. Special features, feature, and feature. And so, yeah, the 4K version comes with 3 discs, special features, and 2 feature discs. 1 on 4K, 1 on Blu-ray. And it comes with like all 3 versions of the film. I don't know if they're all on, like, if it's only the theatrical cut in the 4K, and then, you know, the Blu-ray has the director's cut in the special edition. But this definitely, I mean, it obviously does to some degree, but I don't know how. This has all 3 editions in a slip pack. This is unique for one reason. There's a lot of slip packs, really easy to get slip packs. The reason they mention it, outside of the really nicely designed book, I think my uncle got my dad this. Really thick book, really nice. A lot of mostly just images, to be completely honest. So, as much as it's nicely designed, it's kind of useless. And of course, then this is, again, what a regular pack would look like. You've got your nice packaging and stuff, then you open it up once, and then you open it up a second time, and bing, bang, boom, there you go, all your discs. No criticism there. Perfectly fine. What makes this unique is this baby. This baby, if you don't know, is a map. And as you know, maps like to detail a lot of different things. They like to tell you who's which from where. Now, conveniently, this is also it's also a poster, which is really nice. I didn't realize this was a poster. I mean, I haven't looked at this for a few years now. But on the other side, it's a map. It tells you how each edition of the film goes. Like, literally, like, you know how there's, like, internet sites that tell you, like, what different editions of the film is and, like, the comparisons? And it has, like, a shot-by-shot kind of comparison. Like, oh, this film here, its extended edition, will have a different scene here that will go for, like 0.29 seconds or whatever the frackin' doodles, and may detail a different thing or may expand upon this or that. This tells you all that without needing the internet. It's a poster, and it just tells you, this is what happens in the different spots here, the theatrical versions and stuff, and it's just all the narrative changes, and with a timeline and everything. So, yeah, kind of really cool. Look, it's arguably, you could be like, oh, but that's really stupid, why would you need to know that? It's like, because they literally give you all 3 versions of the film, why not take advantage of the fact that if they're giving you all 3 versions of the film, then you can watch all 3 versions. You could decide for yourself, but like, I don't know who the fuck would watch the same film 3 times over and over and over again. Like, I have films that I love that have multiple versions to them. Am I going to watch both versions so I can compare the fucking pair? No, I don't watch Alien to watch both editions at the same time or differently, one after the other. Like a marathon. If I go true Alien Day marathon, I'm going to watch Alien, Alien Special Edition, Aliens, Alien Special Edition, and go on from there. Look, you could if you wanted, but I'm not going to be the kind of person who's going to watch 3 different versions of one film. I just choose the one I prefer to watch at the time, you know? Alien, I prefer to watch the theatrical cut because it's the best version. I like to watch the special edition version of Aliens because of the Ripley daughter thing, even if it has that whole Sentinel turret thing, which is kind of useless. and it goes for a hell of a lot longer, but I still think it's fucking worthwhile. Alien 3, Extended Edition, always. And of course, Alien Resurrection, if you really want to watch it, go for the Extended Edition, it's much more fun. But still, this is just interesting. Very unique. Where are we going? These next three are remarkable films. I have the Blu-ray theatrical versions of each one, because the the Blu-ray Extended Edition is just color-coded weirdly, and I don't like it. So I got the theatrical cut. Also, because the theatrical cuts are a lot shorter, and I've never really properly seen them, not until a recent watching last year. I grew up with the Extended Edition of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I adore these box sets. Now, I'm only going to show you, because of course we've got Fellowship of the Ring, we've got Two Towers, and we've got Return of the King. They're all really nice, and they even have glitter and shit on them. It's amazing, because they're so nicely designed. Like, if you can kind of see it, like there's kind of like a veiny kind of look to it, because of course they look like old books and stuff. So I'm only going to show you this one, but each of them has their own nice, emblem and design on the back, as well, as you can kind of see there. That's the gate. I think it's like an elven or dwarven gate. I don't know, one of the two. That's to do with the mountain and stuff. I've watched this film. Shut the fuck up. And of course, it has a slip of paper inside telling you what... This is actually a J card. Oh my god, they had J cards back when these existed. Wow. That's unique, because my dad obviously just put it in the regular box. That's cool. I never knew he did that. I forgot. I haven't opened up these extended editions for a few years now, so it's interesting to see that. And of course, it's just the same old deal. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. It's just an expanse of discs. Because of course, it also has the appendices, which, if you haven't watched the appendices, they're really good. I've only seen the ones for the Fellowship of the Ring. It also comes with a booklet at the end. And because it's part 1 and part 2 of the discs, because they're extended, so you have to actually change the discs. I love it. These are some of the best designed DVD cases. And of course, they did the same thing with The Hobbit. We have the first Hobbit film and the third Hobbit film on regular Blu-ray, but we have the extended edition of The Decimation of Smaug, because of all three of them, that's the one that my brother prefers the most. I don't like the Hobbit films. But at the same time, I don't mind that we don't have the extended editions of the other ones. So yes, these are still in really good condition. I don't know if you can even buy these anymore, like in stores, but hell, if you could, I would wholeheartedly suggest it, because they are just incredibly made and very incredibly designed. And beautiful films. Remember, I grew up with the extended edition trilogy. I didn't watch the theatrical cut till I was 20. What does that tell you? That I like long films. That's what it tells you. Here we have Second Last, a kind of wacky one. It's not overly weird, but this is Sky High. It's a Japanese film. No, it's not the Disney film, even though that's a perfected masterpiece. This is a Japanese film, that's all I'm going to say. It cost me like $5, because it's 500 yen. It's used, but still. This is the only Japanese film I bought from Japan. I bought like the Japanese version of Eraserhead and like the Japanese version of one of the Jackie Chan's films. I think it was like Police Story or whatever, 4 or whatever. So, as you can see, pink, green, slide it off. Then you just have that, of course, the monarch. I think it's pentagram. Yeah, maybe it's. Yeah. Then, of course, you got your slip, which is nice. I'm going to keep the tag on it because I like that. I like knowing that I got it from Japan. It has this slip, this book-like cover, because it's weird, okay? It tells you, a choice of 3 alternatives, and it has all this stuff written in English, which is interesting, like accept death, make the journey to paradise, and prepare for rebirth, refuse to accept death, and as a ghost haunt the mortal world, impose a fatal curse on one person in the mortal world, and then descend into hell. Yeah, it's a pentagram. It's green, and then it's blue, and it's green and blue, green. And then you open up, it's got like, what the frackin' doodles. So, of course, you've got 2 different DVDs. I think the second one is special features, and a lot of, obviously, the crazy-ass design. This is obviously a very interesting, unique case. I just remember when I picked it up, I saw it, and I think I could take this off because it wasn't like wrapped up in plastic, because again, it was used. And I just opened it up, I'm like, what is this film? And like there's no description. There is nothing to tell you what the hell this film is. And I just saw it and picked it up. I'm like, I'm buying this for $5. I haven't watched it yet, but holy hell, I plan to. If you want me to do a review of it, I might do that, because I did like for my Tale of Two Sisters. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. This is a crazy bonkers film. Oh wait, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there you are. That explains why I couldn't find you. It's horror time, baby. This is the lucky last one. This is DVD slipcase Hammer Horror Collection. It's even bloody and shiny. Ooh, spooky. I like it. Very nice. It has the Dracula, it has the Mummy, it has... Okay, Curse of Frankenstein and the Mummy. So this is the three films. It has the Mummy, the Horror of Dracula, and the Curse of Frankenstein. Arguably the only good of the Hammer horror films. Open it up. And ever so nicely, you've got the woods. What looks like the Mummy. Maybe it's Frankenstein. I haven't seen them yet. Open up. Oh look, Curse of Frankenstein. That's nice. So yeah, maybe that's Frankenstein there, because you got the Curse of Frankenstein. Look at how that. Look at the picture on his face. On the face. Oh no! Look, she's normal again. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, funny. Anyway, then you got Dracula, and shaboom, you got the Mummy. That's weird. Okay, maybe it wasn't Frankenstein. I don't know. Look, the Mummy. Look at how that attaches to his body. Whoa, spooky. Then you got the Mummy, and then you go like, whoa, look at how Dracula attaches to the woman and her boobs. And hold on, I'm getting there. Whoa. Look, it's the middle of it where it says Curse of Frankenstein in there. Oh my god, it's a crucifix! Get it? Because it's Curse of Frankenstein, Horror of Dracula, and the Mummy. All the scene index. Dude, this thing is fucking bananas. It's got pictures from every film. It is just a banana. Like if you've seen the Guillermo del Toro set for Criterion, that set is just as bananas as this, except this has actually got clip-in stuff, so it's actually arguably much better designed. But that one just has a weird plus symbol that it like develops into, and this one is just a fucking crucifix. And I love it. I remember buying it, and like, because again, it was quite cheap to get, and I opened it up, and it was just like unfold, unfold, unfold. I'm like standing there, my parents are like right next to me. I'm just like, what the hell is this? And they're like, yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, so that's really what I wanted to show off. I have obviously some weirdly designed packages here. I don't have terribly designed packages. Again, check out the original video I watched in the description where the guy goes into like the really terrible packaging that he's got. But yeah, these are probably obviously much more conventional, but they're just so interestingly designed with either some really good inserts and stuff or just terrible stuff. Like the Chucky one. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more. If you want to check out more videos, you can up here or there. There might be a playlist for my film shelf, Blu-ray collection maybe, Criterion collection maybe, a collection video here or whatever. That's all in my film shelf playlist as it is. You can subscribe somewhere on screen. That's it. If you got some wacky ass ones, feel free to comment down below. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to check out my box set collection, that's also in the playlist. I might have it in the description down below. Outside of that, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Adios.